And there already was evidence suggesting there was a second gunman firing from the Grassy Knoll.
There's numerous people running up the hill alongside Elm Street, there by the Simmons Freeway. Several police officers are rushing.
From the moment the president was killed, many eyewitnesses testified that they believed there was a man with a gun on the Grassy Knoll. One eyewitness was Malcolm Summers, who reenacted his experience for Nova.
After the motor van had passed, I waited about a minute, and then I came running over across to the knoll. When I got here, I was stopped by a person in a suit with an overcoat over his arm, thrown over his arm. Also had a gun under his arm. It looked like a little machine gun to me, a small machine gun.
Malcolm Summers was one of several eyewitnesses, including at least one Dallas policeman, who ran into people claiming to be federal officials and who were never found. Chief Counsel for the House Assassination Committee, Robert Blakey.
A careful examination of where all of the Secret Service agents were that day and their duty assignments indicates that no Secret Service agent was in that area.
Another eyewitness, Skinny Holland, watched from this overpass. Josiah Thompson interviewed Holland for his book.
He said that he and 6 or 7 of his fellows also saw some puffs of smoke come out from under the bushes near a stockade fence on the Grassy Knoll. This meant so much to them, they ran right over there as soon as the shooting was over. About 15 feet down from the corner, he found some fresh footprints, some cigarette butts, indications that somebody had been there.
Police officer Joe Smith also ran up the hill in pursuit of a suspect. The crowd followed Officer Smith, running toward the elusive gunman spotted on the Grassy Knoll.
I ran across the Elm Street to run up there toward that knoll. And we were stopped by a man in a suit, and he had a overcoat on his over his arm, and I saw a gun under that overcoat. And his comment was, "Don't y'all come up here any further, you could get shot or killed," one of those words.
A man wearing a suit was sighted behind the picket fence at the top of the knoll. He was quickly apprehended by Officer Smith.
Stop right where you are. Don't you move now. What you doing here?
Gentlemen. United States Secret Service.
Okay, partner.
It's all right.
A few months later, they told me they didn't have an FBI man in that area. If they didn't have anybody, it's a good question who it was.
A House Select Committee conducted the last thorough investigation of the John F. Kennedy assassination. This is where the committee believed a second gunman would have stood. Some eyewitness accounts and acoustical evidence agree that at least one bullet was fired from this spot.
Certain policemen in Dealey Plaza had noticed the day before the assassination some individuals behind the picket fence overlooking Dealey Plaza appearing to be pointing guns over at the plaza as if they were about to have target practice.
At 3M's Comtel Corporation, a firm that specializes in photographic analysis through computerized enhancements, a study of the destruction of the president's brain upon impact proves beyond a doubt that the fatal gunshot came from in front of the president's car.
Second frame of impact.
It came from the Grassy Knoll.
Third frame.
Stand by.